on 105.9 FM and streaming worldwide on the WMAL app. O'Connor and Company.
6:37, O'Connor and Company on this Valentine's Day. I sure hope you got something. You are so screwed if you didn't. Good God, what are you thinking? We've been warning you.
There is still time. Go out to Safeway right now. Trust me, there's roses still there.
You get an Egg McMuffin and...
Larry.
No, that's not going to do it. Breakfast in bed. Go get an Egg McMuffin. Deliver it right to bed.
If you're going to do that, get like the little donuts that are decorated with Valentines. You get some strawberries dipped in chocolate that have the sprinkles on it. That's breakfast in bed on Valentine's Day. Nothing else.
705 Jenny Gentles, Defense of Freedom Institute, on the incoming Secretary of Education. 735 EJ Antoni from Heritage Foundation on the tariff question. And then at 835, make sure you listen, Chloe Cole, detransitioner, talk about a judge putting a block on Trump's orders on those procedures. It's Larry O'Connor alongside Patrice Onwuka. Good morning, Patrice.
Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody.
Our listeners know Tim Hugo, of course, former member of the House of Delegates, did his job down in Richmond on behalf of the people of the 40th District, and now doing his job with the Free File Alliance. Tim Hugo, thanks for joining us.
Larry, thank you. I appreciate that, and thanks for reminding me it's Valentine's Day. I'm going to run out right after this interview there.
Yeah, and of course the rest of us are preparing our Valentine's gifts for the IRS. It is tax season now, and tell me about the Free File Alliance, specifically having to do with people whose income is less than $84,000. How does Free File work exactly?
Well, Free File, a little public service. Free File provides free tax returns to low and moderate income Americans. You just go to irs.gov/free file, and you've got 8 companies that will provide a tax return for you and a free state tax return, too. So it's really an opportunity. Over 20 years, we've done 75 million free returns, about $3 billion worth of free product, and there's no upselling, no pop-ups, no nothing.
Now, here I'm confused. So what you're describing here is people who make up to $84,000. They'll be put in contact with a private organization that will help them or actually file for them. How does that differ from this group that the IRS had that Elon Musk was talking about the other day?
Now that's a great question. Now you're getting to where it's fun. So yeah, because I think Doge went into the IRS yesterday. Look, what happened is last year, we've been doing this for 20 years. Like I said, giving away $3 billion, charged the government nothing. And basically it's an Senator Elizabeth Warren project, and they pressured the IRS to build this system, unauthorized system. Last year, Larry, they spent $100 million. They did 146,000 returns. If you figure that out, it's about $680 a return. Yeah.
Wait. So hold on. Wow. And all this time, you guys at the Free File Alliance, you've been doing this, and it hasn't cost the government anything. Elizabeth Warren says, let's spend over $100 million doing it ourselves, and they're getting nothing out of it, basically?
Well, how about this? $680 a return. You could hire somebody in a limo, drive them to their tax accountant, and buy them a steak dinner, and still have money left over. It's ridiculous. Okay. And here's the thing, Senator Barrasso called it, do you also want the IRS being the judge, jury, and executioner? I say the fox guarding the hen house. I mean, it's right. Just absolutely ridiculous.
That's what sorry, Patrice, but that's what I wanted to raise, because if the IRS is preparing your return for you, then who's representing you against the IRS if something goes south, right? That's why you have an independent group like you guys are doing.
That's exactly it. And here's the best part. Like I said, the IRS was forced to do it. The IRS knows they've got problems. They still got remember we were in college, COBOL, the computer language. They still got COBOL at the IRS.
Oh,
they're trying to upgrade.
Well, that's better than a mine in Pennsylvania, at least.
Yeah, exactly. They don't want to waste $100 million on this program. The IRS staff hates it, but they're forced to do it. And look, I would never be presumptuous tell Elon Musk and Doge what to do, but they're out there apparently this week. I sure hope they take a look at this program.
Well, I'm sure that they're listening, or some of the staff at Doge and frankly across Congress staff listen to this. It's interesting, Tim Hugo, you're executive director of the Free File Alliance, former delegate of the House of Delegates here in Virginia. The big news also is around tax cuts, and we know that the 2017 tax cuts that President Trump, got delivered, really simplified people's tax code, their taxes every year, because he expanded the standard deduction, doubling it. So fewer people are, filing all the different schedules. They're pretty much just taking that standard deduction. Where are you guys at when it comes to the discussions about extending these tax cuts and maybe even expanding them and providing even more tax relief to American taxpayers?
We're all for providing tax relief to more Americans, and we'll see what happens with that. It's going to be a crazy year, and I think they should do that, and I think they will. You know that, but what we just don't understand is why would you pay $100 million for something that you're getting for free? And I think that's what Donald Trump is doing. They're going through and cutting out these unauthorized programs. This was unauthorized by Congress. This was a fiat of Treasury Elizabeth Warren and the IRS at the time, the former IRS commissioner who just resigned. Just ridiculous.
Wait, so Elizabeth Warren just said, do this, and they do it. I mean, that's the opposite of how our system's supposed to work.
This has been her passion project for a decade. And what they've done is just push this through, and they pushed Treasury, and they pushed the former commissioner of the IRS, Danny Werfel, to do it. He said he wouldn't do it. He said he would come back to Congress before he ever did it, but this unauthorized program's out there, the $100 million, and we should take a look at it.
I saw Elon Musk tweet about this, saying that the group has been deleted. I don't know if that means the program has also been deleted or not. Let's see. But we've got two action items here.
That was the parent that created Direct File. They deleted that, but they left this.
So we got two action items. The first is, if you or someone in your family or someone you know has an income of up to $84,000, you can work with the Free File Alliance, and you can get your taxes filed for free, thanks to the Free File Alliance. And Tim Hugo is the executive director there, and it's a real smart thing. And the second action item is to let Elon Musk know that they should get rid of this ridiculous IRS promoted and sponsored free file option, because it's a waste of money, it's unnecessary, and who wants the IRS to file your taxes for you? It makes no sense. There, have we covered the bases there, Mr. Hugo?
We did. Hey, one more thing. Virginia is getting ready to pair itself up with Direct File for some reason. There's a bill in the Virginia General Assembly that's passing through that they want to pair them with Direct File, the federal. I'm very hopeful Governor Youngkin will veto that.
Yeah, he usually does the right thing. Tim Hugo, thanks for joining us. Good to talk with you again, sir.
Thanks so much, sir.
Good to talk to you. Have a good one. Thanks again for Valentine's Day.
Go get the flowers. Go get those